Hi, everyone. Welcome to the MSSS Virtual Fall General Assembly. So this is just going to be a little event to get to know the core exec team and to tell you a little bit about what we do, as well as getting to know other members of the MSSS who are so crucial in making it successful, such as the Peripheral members and also the program societies. So we'd like to start with a land acknowledgement, and we want to take this time to recognize that although we are not all currently congregated at McMaster, the university does currently sit on the traditional territories of the Mississauga and Haudenosaunee nations, and within the lands protected by the Dish with One Spoon Wampum Agreement. We urge you to research the land that you currently reside on and implement a unique land acknowledgement when holding events or safe online gatherings. Now it's time to meet the core executive team.
Hello, lovely audience. My name is Salsa Sarhan, pronoun she, her, and I'm in my fourth year of poli-sci in labor studies with a minor in public leadership. I am the president for the 2021-2022 year, and I'm in charge of setting the direction and overseeing all the inner workings of the MSSS executive team, the peripheral team, and the program society.
Hi, everyone. I am Shivansh Khanna. I am the VP admin for the year, and I'm responsible for internal communications between the members of the MSSS, mainly the core executive members.
Hey, just make sure I'm not muted. Hey, everyone. My name is Almitra. I am the VP academic. I'm responsible for organizing and planning any major academic events for the social sciences students. I am in my third year of honors political science with specialization in global citizenship. My pronouns are she, her.
Hi, everyone. My name is Samira Abdullahi. My pronouns are she, her, and I am a fourth year political science student who's currently the VP finance for the MSSS, and I handle all financial matters for the MSSS.
Hi, everyone. My name is Rebecca. My pronouns are she, her, and I'm in my third year of health and society, and I'm specializing in mental health and addiction, and I'm the VP programming for the MSSS, so I'm responsible for the planning and implementation for all social programming for the MSSS.
Hi, everyone. My name is Tuka. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm in my third year of political science, specializing in public law and judicial studies. I am the VP external of the MSSS, and I'm basically responsible for promoting a very positive external image of the MSSS. And I do that through the website, social media, connecting with external parties, and yeah.
Now it's time for you guys to meet our lovely peripheral executive team. So right off the bat, we have our internal assistant, Angelo. So he's the one who keeps track of all of our meeting minutes. So those lovely recordings that you see and transcripts that you see on our website, he's the one that takes all of those meeting minutes. And like he says, he keeps us in line during our meetings. So if we're chatting away, he likes to put us back on track. And our outreach coordinator, it's actually under VP External Tuka. So would you like to say something about his position?
For sure. So our outreach coordinator, Matthew Jones, is basically responsible for outreach and all matters related to, donations, making sure that we are connected to our Hamilton community and making sure we're supporting our Hamilton community.
And next up, we have wellness liaisons. So we were actually going to hire one person this year, and instead we hired two because the candidate pool was amazing. And we actually have one of them here. So Kristen is a first year wellness liaison, and then we have Samira. Do you want to add in something?
Hi, so me and Kristen are the current wellness liaisons, and we work to basically make sure that these social science students within McMaster know about wellness resources and make sure that they know what is available to them. We try and promote a wellness or a very well environment for social science students.
Sure, go ahead.
Sorry. So then we have the media and design coordinators. So we have two wonderful media and design coordinators. We have Eden and Aaliyah, and they do all the graphics for the MSSS. They put together this beautiful slide, and yeah, they just are doing a lot of fun little projects for us that you'll see in the future too. But yeah, those are our wonderful media and design coordinators. And we also have the wonderful formal committee. So I oversee this position as well. The media and design coordinators I oversee with Almitra. But the formal committee consists of our formal chair, Sienna, who works along with me to make sure that just supports me with any like bigger initiatives for planning our yearly formal. And then the formal committee kind of supports these projects and helps with the planning and everything. And that's consisted of Bushra, Jenna, and Nabi. And we have the wonderful student reps. We have Tracy, Allison, and Susanna. So I oversee this position as well, and they help in all the planning for the social programming. So the events that we put together, such as astrology night, we have the holiday socials that we have throughout the term, all of that kind of stuff. They put all of that together.
Next up, we got the society admin. So this is Iman, and we work day to day working on program society. So she's basically the bridge between all of our lovely program societies and then the MSSS executive and core teams. And then next up, we have our CRO, the Chief Returning Officer, Elizabeth. So anytime you see elections occurring, she's your go-to girl. Any questions about VP elections, presidential elections, nomination forms, she's the person that you want to be emailing. And then sponsorship coordinator is Daisy. So anytime you see our lovely social card with all the sponsors and donors from the Hamilton community, she's the go-to person that we'd be contacting and asking. And she works closely with our VP external and our outreach coordinator and our VP programming. She's literally all over the core exec team to make sure she's getting the moolah that we need for our lovely team.
And we have the first year representative and the second year representative. So this was a unique position for this kind of like hybrid COVID year, because the first years and the second years are in a very unique position as they've had this least amount of interaction with campus. We wanted to make sure that their needs are being heard and met through the re-implementation of in particular, the second year representative position. So they work together and they advocate for the needs of social sciences first and second years and make sure that there are events that are targeted towards these group of students and that they are able to experience McMaster and meet people.
And then we have a new position this year. So with the help of the VP programming, we introduced the diversity officer. So Dawn is here to diversify the MSSS, and she's the one that's reaching out to all the cultural groups and clubs within the Hamilton community and then along the McMaster campus.
1 second, hold on, pause. We'll edit this out. Yeah. So now it's time to meet the SRA of Social Sciences, which SRA stands for Student Representative Assembly. So the SRA for the Social Sciences is the Student Representative Assembly, and they are the governing body of the MSU. Is composed of undergraduate students and elected by their peers inside each academic faculty. The SRA Social Sciences Caucus represents McMaster Social Sciences students at biweekly meetings throughout the academic year, and the caucus is made up of 2 social sciences students, Daniel Fernandez and Kristen Choi. This is a little message from them, and it states that, hello, we are the SRA caucus for the 2021 to 2022 school year. The SRA is a group of students that work collaboratively to achieve social and academic goals for the McMaster community, as well as to make student life better. We are both very excited to represent you as a social sciences faculty, as well as to get to know you more throughout the year. Feel free to email us at their email or find us on Instagram. And it's signed off by the 2 members. So now we have the core executive year plans, and this is just everybody's going to read their own slides, so you'll get to be re-familiarized with each individual.
Hey guys, it's me again. So far we've had a little blurb of accomplishments. So we hired a successful team that has the drive and passion for the MSSS and to enhance student life. We've created the diversity officer position and welcomed them into the MSSS team. So far they worked on reaching up to clubs on campus to see collaboration for this year and further years in the future. And then we've donated an extra shelf to our neighbors next door. So many of you don't know, in LRW, the Humanities Society office is located right beside us. So when we were doing our deep cleaning in this office, we had a lot of extra furniture that we didn't want to waste. So Humanities office actually took one of our shelves. So it has a bunch of MSSS stickers on it. So what a fun time. And then we've set up weekly meetings with the wellness liaison, diversity officer, society admin, and the core exec team. We've had the highest number of applicants for peripheral applications in the recent years. So props to everyone on this lovely team. I wouldn't be anywhere without you guys. And then we've had an abundance of swag bags donated with the past logos because we upgraded our MSSS logo, if some of you don't know. So instead of the blue and gold, now we have navy and gold. So there's a lot of old swag bags that weren't being utilized. So they were donated to Bridging Borders Hamilton and then Wesley Urban Ministries YOW program. So a lot of backpack drives are being used and they used our lovely MSSS bags. So how can you go wrong with that? And then we've collaborated with our faculty office and bonded, and then the connection will only grow stronger from here because we want to work with them as much as we can, and they are more than happy. And they have open arms and welcome us into the dean's office and the associate dean's office. So we are very excited to work with them. And then we've created a flag and a new frame for the office. So if you're ever in person, so during Welcome Week, we had this lovely, humongous flag with a new logo that was in the grass. And it was massive. It was much taller than me. Some of you don't know, I am 5'10". So imagine 2 salsas. That was the size of the flag. And then we created a lovely A-frame for outside of the door. So anytime we have open door policy, you guys can come in during our office hours, ask us questions. We'll be here. And then we've gotten more Hamilton businesses and the highest number of sponsors. Again, round of applause for our lovely team. And then we've been attending the MSU president's meetings and creating stronger bonds with other programs, and we'll possibly collaborate on events. So inshallah, when we're in person, we're gonna have so many events with different program societies, and that is very exciting. And then yet to be done. So we have a clothing drive plan for the homeless in Hamilton. And then we have a well-structured reimbursement and subsidy program for Blue Crew rep suits and jerseys. And then we have the social sciences merch coming up for our students to wear and love, and obviously take your pictures and tag Max Oxide and make us look good on Instagram. And then we're going to open up the photography coordinator position. So during second semester, when we have more in-person events, hopefully we'll have a photography person going around shooting some great shots of us in action. And then we plan to have more in-person programming next semester. And then we want to have our student representative assembly caucus full because we only have 2 out of 5 members. They are 2 of the most loveliest people, but we do want a full caucus because these are lovely positions that we want people to be utilizing and getting that experience. And then we want to create a booking portal for the social sciences student lounge downstairs. Again, if you don't know, our office is located in LRW, Eller Wilson Hall. And downstairs, we have this lovely lounge, but we want to ensure that Sockside students are utilizing it and they know where it is. So we want to make a lovely booking portal, just like we have for the study rooms. And then we want to review the bylaws and operating policy with our lovely CRO, Elizabeth, to make sure that they are up to date with our current atmosphere. Because again, these are bylaws from when we had in-person activities constantly. We are doing a hybrid and an online situation, so we have to adapt and grow.
So I forgot to state my pronouns are he, him, and I am in 3rd year political science with a specialization in public law and judicial studies. But so the tasks completed by me as a VP admin at this point are we've hired a VP finance and we've prepared a virtual general assembly for accessibility because we know that not all students were able to make it to the in-person one. And for what I have planned, it's a winter general assembly, which will hopefully be in person, a governance tab for the MSSS website, a program panel event to help first years who are trying to decide maybe what program or specialization they want to go into, make that decision in a much clearer way, alongside more transparency from the MSSS overall.
Hi, so for me, I have the planning of social events for the MSSS, which have included scavenger hunts, astrology events, and yoga de-stressors, with upcoming events such as a Halloween social and art de-stressors. In terms of in terms of the future, we're working on collaborating with the McMaster Humanities Society in an interfaculty event in January or like sometime around then. So keep an eye out for that. And we have the planning of our yearly formal alongside the formal committee that is currently taking place. As well, we want to make sure that we are prioritizing diversity in our events, and we do that through the work of our diversity officer. So ensuring that we have events that are like more focused on like different cultures and religious groups, and making sure that everyone's represented within the MSSS, and making sure that students are being heard within the MSSS, and that the events that are being put together for you are ones that you want to attend and you'll be engaged in. And we're doing that through feedback that's taking place in person and through our social media, and just making it as interactive for you as possible. As well, like I mentioned earlier, paying attention to the unique situation that first and second years are in, especially as they're only familiar with an online environment for school and social life in terms of university, especially for the second years. So we're re-implementing the first and second year rep position to bridge the gap between these groups of students and the MSSS.
Hi again. So a few accomplishments that I have made was hire our outreach coordinator over the summer, Matthew. We finally decided to reach out to businesses in person instead of keeping it to an online form of communication. We've reached the largest number of sponsors for the social card and a large number of sponsors interested in learning more about our social card. I have introduced the lovely core exec team and peripherals on our social media, and that includes Facebook, Instagram, even LinkedIn. I've also assisted the outreach coordinator with our first charitable event, which is coming soon. So be on the lookout for that. And things that are yet to be done, planning an event with the Student Representative Assembly, the SRA, possibly even an Instagram takeover from them, just so that they could talk about their roles a little bit more. Release our social sciences Discord server around mid-December, mid to late December, not December, sorry about that, January. And release our social cards, which are coming very, very soon. And if needed, transition our MSSS emails from Gmail to Outlook because we are using Gmail as of right now. But I am gathering feedback from not only the core members, but also the peripherals regarding this transition to see if it is the best fit for us.
All right. Hello again. So as part of my position, I have launched the MSSS mentorship program. And in doing so, I also worked with the econ department to create a bit of a collaboration for a MSSS and economics mentorship program. I am really happy because I think we've had the highest number of mentor and mentee applications in, well, quite a few years. So I'm really happy about that. Happy to see that a lot of people are interested and happy to help social sciences students with the program. We've also launched the first year survival guide, so you can find that on our website and also through our link tree on our Instagram bio. And I highly recommend looking through it because there's a lot of helpful resources, especially if you're in your first year and, worried about, we're in our second semester, but still worried about your transition to university life. We are currently working with our lovely media and design coordinator, Eden, to create the academic survival guide, so that you will also be able to find on our website and in our link tree bio in our Instagram. And that also has a lot of useful resources for people for students in their second year and third and fourth year, like, if you want to know about graduating and how to find your academic advisor, like there's a lot of useful resources. So another thing that's in the process is the planning and organizing of the career crawl that's going to happen in late February, early March for a month. So that is still pending, but we're getting there.
Hi again. So I am the current VP Finance, and I have accomplished a couple of things that I just want to touch on, and that might be interesting when looking into the VP Finance role if you'd like to run next year. So for one, there's a 2021 and 2022 MSSS budget that has been completed, and that partially includes the Welcome Week budget as well as a program society funding allocation system. And what that means is the program societies that we will be touching on in a bit get some funding from the MSSS, and that allows them to sort of enhance the student experience and use that funding to run events. So there are a couple of things that I do have planned for the next year. For one, I'd love to increase the MSSS's transparency in terms of finances by sort of releasing end of year statements after all the logistics have sort of been sorted out in terms of what we ended up spending. I'd also like to increase revenue to enhance the McMaster social science student experience because I'd love to make sure that as we go on throughout the years, the MSSS is in a surplus and that any sort of events that they'd love to hold, they eventually can hold because they have the resources. And then lastly, I'd love to work with the sponsorship coordinator more to get the MSSS a lot of sponsorships and donations and sort of work with creating a more of a relationship between some of the sponsors and donors for the MSSS within the next school year.
Now it's time to meet the program societies that we've been talking so much about. So the first one is the McMaster Anthropology Society. So they're dedicated to promoting engagement within the field of anthropology and facilitating community between like-minded students. The MAS aims to promote learning and growth in the field, as well as experimental workshops and events to facilitate higher learning. The MAS brings anthropology to students outside of the classroom, and they have 3 lovely social media accounts linked that you can go and follow. Give them a follow, give them a shout. Even if you're not in the faculty, go support them. They're a sockside friend just like us. And then there's a lovely exec. Look how beautiful they look. All these LinkedIn headshots.
Then we have the Health, Aging, and Society program, which their acronym is HASSA or HASA. It stands for Health, Aging, and Society Student Association. And they are a student-run organization that promote the study of health and aging at McMaster. Their mission is to bring together students with similar interests through academic, recreational, cultural, and social activities. They hope to provide opportunities for discussions related to health and aging to occur outside of the classroom and in the community. They're here to represent us, McMaster students in the Department of Health, Aging, and Society, which not directly me, but many people in social sciences, and provide those individuals with opportunities and resources to help them flourish both as a student and as a member of the community. And these are images of them alongside their roles.
Amazing.
Oh,
sorry about
my
that.
bad. Sorry. Go ahead.
Okay, thank you. So this is the McMaster Sociology Society, and they aim to provide an opportunity for students to engage in critical discussions about various elements of sociology. Through their social and academic events, they open the door to students for students to get to know one another in the program and become part of the wider university community for an overall enhanced McMaster experience. Their goal is to foster constructive dialogue and to develop a network among sociology students, faculty, and the broader Hamilton community. And you can follow them on Instagram and Facebook.
Sorry about that, Duke. I got a little too excited there. So fourth, we have our Society, Culture, and Religion Scholars Program Society. They strive to create connections between students and faculty in the Religious Studies Department at McMaster University. They want to encourage students to pursue a degree within their program to expand their knowledge of various cultures and religions around the world. As the world continues to become more multicultural, it is up to us as students to learn about the diverse backgrounds of people around us. As a student association, they want to teach their students about different religions and cultural ideologies that can create awareness and conversation within the McMaster community. You'll find their social media accounts. You can contact them through email, or look through their departmental website, or look through their Facebook. So you'll find the pictures and positions of their lovely exec team.
So we also have the McMaster Economic Society. The McMaster Economic Society has a series of events throughout the school year that assist students in learning about the academic and career opportunities available to them. So they have events like Meet the Profs, the Federal Job Information Session, Econ Talks, and others, which give students the chance to build networks with individuals in the department, as well as professionals. Furthermore, their social events provide students the chance to interact with their peers in a low pressure environment, and you'll find their social medias down there as well.
Next, we have the P&B Society. So this is the Psychology, Neuroscience, and Behavior Society, which aims to provide events, activities, information, and advice to psychology students at any level. They hold social and academic events that facilitate student growth through faculty and peer interaction. The Society offers numerous ways in which students can get involved through their second-year ambassador program, the peer mentoring service, and the tutoring services for their various courses within the department. The primary goal of the society is to accomplish the integration of the over four specializations to create a feeling of a cohort within and across the different levels of the program. And this is their beautiful team.
And now we're on to the McMaster of Social Psychology. So they're a group of students of all years within the program who are passionate about engaging with other students and wanting to share our own passions within the program. So each of us have our own goals and pathways we want to pursue after undergrad, and would love to share the multiple pathways a social psychology degree can take you. And then their lovely social media accounts are listed right there. And then their lovely team, look at that. A lot of pink going on in those photos.
Then we have the McMaster Geography and Environmental Sciences Society, who are committed to bringing together students of all years in the School of Earth, Environment, and Society. And their aim is to create and host a variety of networking, academic, and social events to allow students to participate and get involved more closely with their associated department and fellow students. Their club is associated with both the faculties of science and social science and provides collaborative academic and social events that allow students to establish greater connections within their programs and the McMaster community as a whole. And their social media accounts or ways to contact them are listed below. And this is their lovely team.
Beautiful. So this is the Social Work Student Collective, and it's a council that focuses on social work students and creating events that would help social work students to network and stay updated with upcoming events or dates within the social work program and social sciences in general. Their past events have included the Meet the Prof events, hot chocolate socials, peer perspectives on placement, and naloxone training. And there you can find their social media accounts for Facebook and Instagram. And this is their lovely team.
Next, we have the McMaster Political Science Student Association. It's a student-run club functioning for the benefit of undergraduate students who've chosen to pursue the discipline of political science at McMaster and who wish to engage in activities related to their academic future and careers outside of the lecture hall. The MPSSA serves as a link between the department and students, as well as promotes a closer working dynamic between the two groups. Whether you're majoring or minoring in political science, all are welcome within the MPSSA and their events. If you wish to become a general member of the MPSSA or just attend events for the 2021-2022 school year, be sure to check your McMaster email regularly and stay connected via their social media outlets for updates on their events, as well as other opportunities within the Department of Political Science. And you'll also find links to their social media accounts below. And that's their lovely exec team.
So next we have the Labor Student Association. The Labor Studies Student Association is a departmental association run by students for labor studies students. The LSSA aims to promote academic and social events throughout the school year to encourage connections between students and faculty. They host a variety of events, including career panels, art nights, themed holiday events, as well as study sessions. And all of their social medias and links could be found there as well. There's their lovely team as well.
So thank you everybody for, well, not coming out to watch the General Assembly, but staying in, staying safe, and tuning in, I guess, to watch this fall virtual General Assembly. We're so glad you made the time to learn a little bit more about the MSSS, and we hope you get involved even this year and hopefully even more in subsequent years. And those are our social medias, which are currently taken care of by Tuka. They look great. And we hope you enjoyed watching. Thank you. Bye.